Many of the locals in Karkamış have left this town. They don't feel protected against ISIS, and that wall that the Turkish government is building along the border has stopped a lot of the cross-border trade that locals here depended on. They've essentially become refugees in their own country. As you can see, a lot of the shops on this high street have been boarded up.
Aysel is from Jarablus across the border. She was lucky to escape ISIS rule in Syria, but even when in Turkey, she was hit by an ISIS bullet from the frontier. An example of how poorly this area is secured.
Ateş ettiler, orada vurunduk.
Niye ateş ettiler bu tarafa? Birileri kaçıyor muydu oradan?
Kaçanlar vardı. Kaçanlara ateş ettiler, bize de değdi.
Nasıl yaralandı?
Ya şuradan girdi, şuradan çıktı.
Sonra orada hastanede mi kaldı?
Hastanede kaldım 15 gün.
Turkey has been criticized for their support of rebels in Syria. Many of them fight with extremist groups, as this Syrian opposition fighter we managed to speak to openly admitted.
Kürt halk hepsi bizim Türkiye hükümet çok memnun.
And so in Azaz it's a coalition of groups. So who else are they fighting with in Azaz?
Şu an طغاة الجبهة الشامية سلطان مراد فيلق الشام أحرار الشام.
It's Ahrar al-Sham who's accused of slaughtering civilians in a Syrian village a couple of months ago.
Haftaya gidiyor.
Gidiyorsun.
He.
Nasıl gidiyorsun?
İşte yardım orada gidiyor.
Bakalım söyle.
In a recent leak published by Turkish opposition MP Eren Erdem, it was alleged that Turkish authorities were watching ISIS fighters help each other to cross the border and doing nothing to prevent it. Instead, it's claimed they focused on fighting Kurdish militants in the country, whose affiliate, the Syrian YPG, is one of the fiercest and most effective groups in tackling ISIS. Behind me is the Euphrates River that runs through the Turkish border into Syria, and on the east bank, it's controlled by the predominantly Kurdish militia, the YPG. The west bank is controlled by ISIS, and up there is a Turkish army position facing both of them. Now, the Turkish government has said that the Euphrates is its red line. It doesn't want to see the YPG cross over the river and take control of the West Bank from ISIS. Turkey believes the YPG is as much of a security threat as ISIS, and in practice often treats the Kurds as though they are the greater enemy.
We need to thank Kurdish fighters. They secured our borders against ISIS. They didn't attack Turkey. Turkish fear is baseless. Because of that policy, Turkey is helping indirectly to ISIS. And because of Turkish policy, the rise of ISIS is delayed. This is not option, which is beneficial for us, for Turkey, for region, for Syria, for people of Syria.